Hey, my name is Taylor, and today I'm bringing you the updated of a 150 Storm build. So I'm going to start off with the build for Storm. This is pretty much universally the build you're going to be running if you're running Storm, with very small adjustments. And just for fun, I'm going to show you what is a concept PvP build, but I want to be clear, I'm not a PvPer. I don't really know the meta, but I do kind of understand what you're going for nowadays. So with that all said, let's begin. So to start off, these are my stats. They are not perfect to the T, but they're a good representation of what you should expect. So my health is at 7,417. I have 172 damage, that is at 187, pulled down to 172. 48 resistance, 36 accuracy, 679 critical, 375 block, 39 pierce, and that's subject to change. 304 pip conversion, perfect pip, and 133 shadow pip rating. So let's go over what I'm running. For the hat, you're going to have the Merciless hat. This will either be crafted or farmed at, I believe, the sign of the old one. For the robe, we're going to be using the Malice robe because it's just so good. That accuracy it gives is uncomparable. In reality, it's just so much better than basically every other option. Merciless boots, we're going to be running for high health for obvious reasons. They're good boots. The wand, I'm running the Supreme wand. Optionally, you can also run the Merciless wand. You will get more damage, more crit. You'll lose one pierce, but then you will also lose your shadow pip. In trade, you'll get pip conversion and a little bit of block too. But for me personally, I find that for Storm, I really like having the shadow pip, especially in PvE. I'm hitting, that's like all I'm doing. So I don't really see a reason to run the Merciless one. For the Athame, pretty straightforward. I'm running the Merciless Athame with Demiurge in this case. Pip, Jewel, Health, Pierce. Amulet, I'm running the Dragoon's Amulet. For one, having the 4 pip hit on Storm is really convenient because you have like a consistent hit. And secondly, it actually gives better stats than the Merciless. And for Storm, as I'll get into in a little bit, I don't think pip conversion is that valuable for Storm. So I feel like there's just no reason not to run the Dragoons, especially if you already have it crafted. If you don't, and you get the Merciless one, then the Merciless one is fine. You could also run the Fly Gobs if you really wanted to. You would get basically the same resist. You would get a little crit and more pierce, which is always fun. I mean, but this is an option that's actually pretty relevant still to this day. But I'm going to stick with the Dragoon's Amulet. For the ring, the Merciless ring is just no-brainer. The pip is amazing, has great crit, great damage. Not the highest damage possible, but it's going to be some of the highest you're going to be able to see. For the pet, I'm going to recommend the double triple. That is with that is 3 damage stats and 2 resist stats at 11, 7, 7, 11, and 6 with a Mighty Jewel. I have it on this pet. You can definitely get it on a Frilosaur. I have one here. This is my Quint attempt. It's a fail, but it's okay. If you wanted to, you could just get this and a mount, and then you get more damage, and that would be really cool. But realistically, I think the highest you're getting is like 178 damage if you build pure damage, no resist. And like, I can either get like a bit less damage, but 17 more resist, or have like insane damage, but it not really be worth what I'm losing. So that's why I'm running this. If you're on like a hit team where you're just hitting, then this might be a better option since you are Storm and you are filling that hitting role like every time. But I run double triple. For mounts, doesn't matter. Of course, with any of them, Clockwork Corsair, this bumps up Pierce to 41. You can also run like again the Frilosaur like a mount combo or the Golter. You only gain like 1 damage from the Golter though. So I just would like it to be clear that these mounts aren't that powerful right now. For the deck, I'm running the Paradox right now. I need to swap, but as you can see, I have a lot, but I need to get Pip Jewels. That's going to be a theme here. I'm running block and crit. Since I'm Storm, realistically, could probably swap to a crit and pip conversion one, or a block and pip conversion. Honestly, I think crit and block is just a good way to go. So if you can find the best one you can have that gives the most cards for pip, block, and crit, and a triangle socket. That's kind of what you want to go with. So I'm just going to stick with this Paradox deck for now, at least for my main build. For my PvP build, I'm sitting at 8,804 health. My damage is 145. My resistance, which by the way is already getting capped. My resistance is 51. Accuracy is 31, although that would be 35 if I had the right jewel. My crit rating is 572. Block rating is 506. Armor pierce is 44, and that's without the mount. With the mount, it goes up to 46. That's really high pierce. For the pip conversion, I'm at 404. For power pips, I'm at 97. And then for shadow rating, I'm at 104. You can fix this power pip with rock. So let's go over the gear. Merciless hat again. We've got the motorist robe. It's the PvP robe. You can pay for this, or you can get the crafted. It's, you know, I'm not going to get into that here, but it's there. Merciless boots. Supreme wand again. For PvP, the shadow rating is also really nice, as far as I'm aware, at least. For Athame, same thing. For amulet, if you want to run a mastery amulet, it's whatever. Same ring. Pet though, this will be a double resist, armor breaker, storm sniper, storm dealer with a pip jewel, or you can get pip plenty, and I think you can actually get perfect pip with that, and then get a D-lance or whatever. And then mount, again, Clockwork Corsair gives you more pierce, or you can just go rock to have perfect pip. For deck, honestly, I'm not sure about this deck for me, because I'm just not sure about using pip conversion on Storm. But you want a deck that gives you 15% accuracy. That'll give you perfect accuracy. So that'll be it for now. If you did enjoy or found this video helpful, if you could like, share, and subscribe, it would be really helpful to me. Thank you, and goodbye.